think about it, it's so strange, isn't it, with Harry and Meghan? They wanted to be accessible people. Just call me Harry. Remember that? Suddenly that went to pot very quickly, didn't it? And Meghan Markle, well, no need to bow, she said, or curtsy. Very kind indeed, Meghan, I thought to myself. Keep it real, sister. And then, of course, things changed, didn't they? Because as they realised their cachet, their money, their value was all about a couple of things, really. And the couple of things, really, were the royal family. That was the selling point and that was the problem. Now, what's interesting now is as they move further and further into oblivion, some people might suggest, they have to cling on to those titles even more. And it becomes very hard, actually, for Meghan, because, it's contradictory. In America, they're not impressed, I've been told, by titles. It's about what you do and your standing and the hard work and things like that. It does become interesting. Now, where it gets even more interesting is on this set of her brand new cooking show over at Netflix. Well, things have taken a turn, some might say, for a difference. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll have a quick wave. How are you? Yes, I'm not bad, thank you. Yes, not bad. I know I love this telephone box. I love filming by telephone boxes and stuff because it just signifies Britain, doesn't it? As we head, some people might say, into an abyss this coming week for the election. Oh, I'll be glad when it's over. I'm exhausted, actually. And thank you for your lovely comments on social media and stuff about the work that, obviously I'm really busy at the minute with the other stuff. So it's nice that I've been able to continue, but it's been an absolute privilege because it gives you a switch off. Talking about old movie stars and stuff like that, Starsky and Hutch, Paul Michael Glaser, you realise there were better times, or as I said, were they? You just don't know, do you? Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Yes, over on Netflix right now, Meghan Markle and her team at least are still trying to squeeze out that cooking show that apparently we're all literally waiting with bated breath for. This is the cooking show that apparently with friends and gardening and all sorts of stuff, can you imagine actually? I think it'd be more fun, I don't know about you, so I'm just going off tangent here, but it'd be more fun if they got all the people she'd fallen out with in another room to come in and force her to cook with them. Would she have enough poison, one might suggest? Now, would she have enough sort of smiles to go around to grit her way through that? Wouldn't that be more fun? Absolutely. Now, what's interesting also in this is that, as I say, the people who've been working on the production and some who are now not, yes, some have already left, let me tell you, is the fact that Meghan and Harry seemingly have become more and more regal. Apparently, when you first meet them, particularly him, you just have to sort of refer to him as Sir. You only are allowed to call him Harry, allegedly, if he invites that. And with Meghan, the same thing. She just has to be referred to originally. No curtsy, by the way. No, you don't need to curtsy. But apparently, after that, it's just mom. And then when she invites you, and only when she invites you, then you could refer to her as Meghan. But only, as I say, 100% if that comes from her. And the reason why I found this odd is that, titles meant nothing, didn't they, in the Oprah Winfrey interview? Simply, it wasn't interesting, all that sort of stuff. Isn't it strange how a few, years down the line, suddenly this now is pivotal? And actually, as I say, a lot of the team over there, particularly the younger kids, they don't really care. They're not interested. And, they would think, well, what's that about? It almost is a bit of a laughable factor. In fact, I've been told some people are laughing behind the scenes. So when you do finally see this epic broadcast over on Netflix streaming giant, just remember, behind the scenes, while it may look friendly, fun, and, shall we say, all smiley, behind the scenes, there was a lot more formality than met the eye. And more importantly, no curtsying. Well, that could still come, right? Neil Shaw in the very heart of London.